All right, we in the building, man. We gonna do this show from the cuff, bro. We not gonna play around with this show. We gonna do this show straight from my YouTube channel. So, shout outs to everybody that's in the room, man. It's Player Talk Radio. We are in the building. It's DJ Kuda, and yes, nigga, it is a Friday night. I'm on one. We about to get it. We about to get into this Yada shit. Because I told you guys I called this shit. We gonna go back to an old show that I did when we were talking about Yada. So listen, man, let's get into the mix and let's start tonight's show, man. It's Player Talk Radio. We are about to get in the game tonight. So let's get it. We're gonna show you the errors of the ways of some real shit. We're gonna show you. All right, let's go.
You're now in the mix with the young DJ Kuda.
Tonight we gonna be going in.
On the ones and twos.
Let's get it.
On Player Talk Radio.
Shout outs to Janae Aiko and shout outs to Sway Lee, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get on this sativa real quick, man. Let's get into the context. We're gonna get into tonight's show, man. Email me at playertalk8@gmail.com.
Why you make it so complicated? Off the drain, we concentrated. I know you won't leave me hanging. Smoking weed out the container. We spend cash for entertainment. There's more where that came from, that's all I'm saying.
Now you know you
It's
gotta
me
break the
and
game
you,
down a
we
little bit
making
more
arrangements.
because they might be slow.
It's you and me and we making arrangements.
Is it hot in here or is it just me? I'm so high and hip and smoking on this weed. Told him go and take a shot on 3. Told him drinks is on me. Yeah, the drinks are on me. I said now go and take a shot on me. Only drug a bitch lives on is the tree. But I lasted 10 rounds like a freak, like a G. Oh yes, I'm ready. I'm still ready. I'm still ready. Please hold the phone. Get ready.
We still in the mix, man. Let's get it.
Oh, I am on one. Where you gon' be at? Later on.
Why you make it so complicated? Off the drain, we concentrated. I know you won't leave me hanging. Smoking weed out the container. We spend cash for entertainment. There's more where that came from, that's all I'm saying. It's me and you and we making arrangements. It's you and me and we making arrangements.
I'll keep it simple, baby. I'ma keep it simple with you, baby. You know I don't ever play no games. You know I don't ever complicate it. Got me feeling some type of way. Concentrating on the way you keep the rhythm. Oh my God, I'm glad you came. You came through with that sativa, and that could be having me stuck. You know just how to keep me up. You know it, better believe it. Get ready. Oh yeah, get ready. Oh, we're all ready. Oh yeah, I'm ready. Oh, the floor. Get ready. I am on one. Where you gon' be at? Later on.
Why you make it so complicated?
Off the drink, we concentrating.
You're now in the mix with the young DJ Cuda.
Now we gon' be going in.
On the ones and twos.
Let's get it.
On Player Talk Radio.
We spend cash for entertainment.
There's more where that came from, that's all I'm saying.
It's me and you and we making arrangements.
It's you and me and we making arrangements.
Why you make it so complicated?
Why you make it so complicated?
Off the drink we concentrating.
Off the drink and we concentrate.
I know you won't leave me hanging.
I know.
Smoking weed out the container.
We smoke. We
spend cash for entertainment. There's more where it came from, that's all I'm saying. It's me and you and we making arrangements. It's you and me and we making arrangements.
Alright, man, we are in the building. This Player Talk Radio, man. What is good is DJ Cuda back at the helm of today's show. We're just gonna get straight into it, man. I'm a little bit drowsy right now for some reason. Anywho, man, look, Yada done let us down. Cause, dog, if you listen to the shows, you would know that I was getting cool with Yada. I was like, you know what? Yada don't seem too bad now out of the whole bunch. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really looked at the conscious community, okay, Sarnetta's like, man, Sarnetta is just trying to find his boy. You understand what I'm saying? Sarnetta been in the conscious community for a long time, doing a whole bunch of shit. Sarnetta at this point, he just trying to find his boy that he can align himself with that is not on some fuck shit. Right? And Sarnetta is like, god damn it. He looked to his left, Polite's doing some crazy shit. Then he looked to his right, the Pharaoh done turned on him. Then he looked to you know what I'm saying, Nature Boy's doing some wild shit. You understand what I'm saying? Has anybody ever just stopped to think about Sarnetta? What about Sarnetta? Let me stop playing. Then the whole Sun Ra Suit and Seti shit. Like, has anybody ever just gave Sarnetta a call and just checked on him? And just be like, damn, son, like, one day you gonna find your boy, bro. One day you gonna find that nigga that's just, that he just gonna be 100. Like, he not gonna turn on you. Ain't no shit about to go down. You just gonna be cool, and then he gonna have his little followers, and he just gonna be chilling. It's all gonna be good, you know. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that'll ever happen. Cause Polite doing some crazy shit. Nature Boy doing some crazy shit. Pharaoh is just roasting everybody. Sunrise Suit and Seti, I don't know if he is drunk or if he's a genius. Like that, like he, I can't tell if he's drunk or he's a genius. But then he's like real as fuck too at the same time. So it's like, damn, this nigga real as shit. But he's funny. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn. And then the one person, because like when Nature Boy start going buck wild and start taking everybody's bitch, Nature Boy just started taking it. At one point, Nature Boy just took everybody's bitch. Like, didn't nobody have a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, this Nature Boy done turned your girl into a spiritual hoe. More than a spiritual hoe that she was already is. And then Omek left Nature Boy and went with Yada, and I'm like, yo, you know, Omek seems happy. Like, he seems cool. But on my Facebook, I was friends with Yada. So, you know what I'm saying? Cause I did this show on Yada a while ago, and it kind of rubbed him the wrong way. But I guess he started fucking with me some more. You know what I'm saying? And I fucks with Yada and shit. And I'm looking at these photos, and I'm like, oh damn, you know, Kennard Wright, you know, Omek, you know, he's doing well. He's like, you know, after the whole EJ thing, you know, I did the whole breakdown on my show. I was worried about him, and then I see this new bitch. This new bitch is in the Yaddashian village, and I'm like, ooh. I'm like looking on my timeline, like this is upon first appearance. I'm like, ooh, where did Yada find this? Like, she had the little hairdo and shit. I'm like, oh, nice and slender and shit. Like she cute and shit. And I'm like, okay, this a little bad bitch. Okay, I'm like, okay, Yada. I see you, player. I see you, player. I see what's going on. But it's around the time too, I'm realizing Yada has a wife, and she's some. I think if it's the one that I think it is, she's a little bit round. She's round. You know, she's round. And you know us niggas, you know, when we start getting into like working out and health and nutrition and shit, we kind of learned that, okay, all right, round is a little bit bad because you don't have no diet. Like, bitch, you really don't take in account of, you know, what you're ingesting or what you're eating and shit. Like, when you learn about, like, even when you, like, many different professions will make you get this way. Like, if you becoming a doctor, or if, like, you're like a physician or some shit, or you're even a pediatrician, like you're talking about nutrients. Not if you even just go on the water diet or do some weird type of diet, you're practicing what you ingest and what you're eating and your intake and things. And you'll see that, okay, look, I got this type of metabolism, or look, my body stores weight in this particular area and things like that. Some people just say fuck it. They don't even think about none of that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that, you know, like, she probably wasn't like that when he first got with her. And all this simp shit and good loving, his bitch done blowed up. But he done spoke life into her every morning. And she like, yeah, I am that bitch. Like, after a while, I am that bitch. I'm gonna eat this cheesecake. I'm gonna swallow 3 Whoppers a day. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna suppress this hunger. I'm fat. I'm big, but I'm that bitch. My nigga says it every morning. You understand what I'm saying? So, you never know. You never know. You never know. Like, she could tell Yada she likes cheesecake, and this nigga, every time he gotta come home and come in the door, if he don't have his cheesecake, he gonna have a mad bitch on his hands. You never know. So all I'm saying is, okay. Alright. You know, this bitch just came slender. The way, if you fucking with that shit, the way you think you fucking with that shit, this bitch comes the way you like it. And it's fucked up, because the thing is that, okay, now there's trouble in the village. I knew when I first saw her, I'm like, all right, there's trouble in the village. But listen, Omek is there, and he's doing all of these cool paintings and shit, and he's fucking drawing dinosaurs in Yaddashian village, and oh yeah, it's real deep over here. They're listening to music and shit, and Yada has the sage, and he's touching this nigga's chakras and praying all the foolish hoe energy off of him. Omek came to Yada with this foolish hoe energy on him, man. And he came to Yada fucked up. So I'm like, yo, okay. Maybe, just maybe, you know what I'm saying? he's gonna pray some of this energy off of Omek and get Omek's mind back where he needs to be, you know, on some real shit. And when your mind's on some real shit, you know what I'm saying, you gonna get back into your city mode. You know what I'm saying? You about to show these bitches some real shit. You know what I'm saying? You about to pull you something. So I'm thinking when this little light skinned bitch done came to the damn Yaddashian village, I'm thinking, yo, Omek about to swoop in. You know what I'm saying? He just left him a nice little light skinned joint with the bush and the orangutan titties and shit. He done left him a nice little. He about to swoop in and you know what I'm saying? And save Yada. Omek, if you had swooped in, you would have saved Yada. Now you put Yada in a fucked up position with his bitch. So he had to hit this bitch with a dumbbell and punch holes in the wall and shit. You know what's funny? Earlier today, I read a post about it's a psychological thing, like how people deal with anger physically, and the two choices that they had on it was, are you the type of person to punch a hole in the wall, or are you the type of person to throw something? And it's funny because even if you may not think you're you know, you have that disorder, or you're one of those things, or you don't have anger issues or whatever, you do one or the other. A lot of motherfuckers will be like, well, I don't punch holes in the wall, but you know what, I do throw things. It was just a fun fact. I wasn't really going nowhere with that, but anywho. So Yada's punching holes in walls and shit, and doing all kinds of crazy shit, and she's on Young Pharaoh's channel talking about, you know, how, you know, how cops are looking for him, and he's catching like a DV charge and all this other stuff, and he's talking about, you know, niggas are simps. And well, he wouldn't say niggas are simps, but he was saying that, you know, these dudes aren't stepping up and loving women the way that we should be loving women and things like that. And yeah, you're right, player. That's because you're loving a whole bunch of women. And I'm telling you guys, man, when you know, we're on Player Talk Radio, you know, so I'm not saying what Yada isn't doing ain't no playeristic shit, but no, sir. You, my good sir. You was talking about how niggas disrespect women and treat them bad and don't do things and this, that, and the third. Let me tell you something, my good sir. Just because when a woman wants to fuck with you and you have a regimen to I guess filter out, I guess, your standards of a broad that's worth your time in comparison to a broad that's not worth your time, which in a lot of cases when we have standards, yeah, we do apply those standards, but a lot of times we get off on a deception of bending out of our standards. Anybody with standards knows what I'm talking about. When you bend out of your standards and give somebody a chance, which you really don't have time to be doing that because you're in a quote-unquote marriage and this is what you're trying to portray. You can't be doing this behind the scenes, my nigga, and be telling people that they're simps and they're treating women wrong. And you're doing shit like this, and then you're trying to give people the business aspect of, okay, well, if you break up with me, I will support you for a whole year because that's just the type of guy that I am. I give so much. That's just the type of care package that you receive from me. No marriage or alimony or no shit. Like, I don't know what type of shit you got set up, my nigga, but damn, that don't make you no better than any other nigga. You just a player. You a pimp. You a pimp. And you know, when guys, ladies, I'm gonna give you a gem. When guys try to do shit like this, it's trying to justify how they're going about being that type of player, or being that type of pimp, or being this type of person. Because being a player is not wrong. Being a pimp is not wrong. And sometimes one of the two you're gonna just evolve into. Not saying that this is how Yada started out, but when you simping like this and you have all these wives and things like that, you're just being a charming player. A nice player. A player that's showing affection. It's like, yeah, baby, I am what I am, but I treat you good. I am what I am, but I treat you good. And if you weren't a player and all these women are getting this care package from you, and you are what you are, but you treat them good, what will happen is, it's like you paid your way into people's hearts. That's how you want to kind of do it. Well, Yada's a likable guy. I mean, women are gonna come with the territory. He should have women. He should do this. He should do that. But to save face, you set up a business stimulus package of money that you were already gonna trick off on supporting a woman because you really don't want her out of your grasp. You will be in her life for a year. How can a woman recover after leaving you when you're in her life for a year? When you're getting paid. Anytime she's low on cash or some shit happens, she gotta come to you to get whatever she got sanctified. He's just gonna always be big to me in my life. Alright, y'all, let me stop playing, man. We are a little bit over 20 minutes into this show. We're just talking that gibberish. We're Yaddashians. We're Yaddashians today. We're Yaddashians. We're yada 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 yada. Yada 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 yada. What is this internet talk shit? It's yada 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 yada. So let's get into what we're talking about. I did a show, let's see, a year ago, I think, about Yada. Well, this is Yada 2. Let me see if I can find Yada 1. We're just going to go over that show.
Street executives.
Caught the ones from last week, man.
Hold on.
I'm coming to report out. Tell them I'm bringing the Nintendo, though. We're going to play some old school games like...
Hold on.
Tell them Donkey Kong.
I'm trying to find Yada number 1. Hold on. Let's get into this show, though. Hold on. We're going to find Yada number 1. The great part is that not everybody's equipped with the same knowledge going into the shit. Alright, let's listen to it. Some people are learning going into the shit. Some niggas know what's going on going into the shit. And then some people are learning as they go, but some people know a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's a toss-up. And as a man, to be a proper leader, hold on, you need to understand this concept. Hold on. We're going to skip into it. 6 minutes in. We're going to give you some game. We just want to jump in bed with the women. You see, things are taken out of its proper context, like sex. Hold on. Video real quick, alright? Hold on. Let's play this clip real quick. Let's critique. Let's pick Mr. Yada's brain on this shit, okay?
A lot of you men.
This is April 2nd, 2017.
You cannot say you love a woman and you're unable to provide.
I was a little bit slower at this time, alright? Give me a second. Just let it warm up. Alright, give me a second. I was a little bit slower at this time. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, y'all. Right off the bat, how can you love someone and not be able to provide for them? You have to go from the whole dating phase and being with somebody to provide for them. So as a guy, when you're with a woman And both of you guys kind of lay out who you are to each other in the dating phase, or she picks up on things that you don't pick up on, and vice versa. To get to the point of loving someone, that's a step right there. She know what she's getting herself into. You know what you're getting yourself into. First of all, realistically, this sounds good, but if you can't provide for a woman you love, look, man, shit changes. Sometimes when you're dating this nigga, he has a job, and then sometimes when you fall in love with this nigga, he lost his job, or he's switching jobs. Shit happens. It's called life. See, that's the gray area that I'm talking about. You guys have to learn how not to take what people say for face value. 10 seconds in, never mind, let's listen to this clip. Come on, let's get it.
You can't say you love a woman and you can't take care of that woman. We have to understand mental health. We want to just jump in bed with a woman, have children with a woman, and then when our responsibilities come, we run. We're cowards. We're cowards. We're cowards.
A lot of children are they weren't planned. So you can leave that. We just want to jump in bed with a woman. You see, things are taken out of its proper context. Like sex, it is for procreation. But see, the times changed. Sex is a form of entertainment for men. It's always a form of entertainment for men. A lot of dudes don't know that. Things need to be brought to people's awareness. Men, sex, until you want a baby, bro, both of y'all, sex is a form of entertainment. But let's get back into this game, man. Let's see what Mr. Yada is talking about.
We're cowards. And the tables have turned. Now the women are the men, and the men are the women. The men want to stay home and complain. Don't want to work. Want to live off their woman. If you want to live off your woman, you might as well go home and marry your mother. We have to get in tune. Majority of you men don't deserve no woman. You breaking the woman, misleading the woman. What?
This is the shit I'm talking about. Like, a big part of finding out who you are as a man has to come from women. You don't just learn this as a man on your own. This can't be taught by other men. This can't be. You have to be out here with women. You have to be dealing with their attitudes. You have to be going through a whole bunch of different shit because you have to know how you respond to certain things. A lot of you dudes are really unprepared when it comes to dealing with women. You cannot learn that by yourself. You cannot learn that from another man. How you are going to respond to certain situations that they put you in, certain tests and things that they do and run on you, has to be by dealing with other women. And you have to know that you are a sword and women are the barge. You know that little, I don't know if it's called a barge. It looks like it's called the barge. You know that little shit that spins around and you sharpen your blade on it? You're a dull blade. You have to sharpen your blade to understand how to deal with certain women. You see, both of y'all are fucked up. This information is fucked up on both sides because he's giving you straight up information that you can't take for face value. You gotta break it down. It's the game that's in it. You can really stop somebody like this by just really asking them, okay, nigga, how do you learn that shit? How do you learn that shit? This is female logic at its best. Women want a pre-made man, but don't realize that a pre-made man has dealt with a lot of women. Guys want a pre-made girl, but don't realize that a pre-made girl has dealt with a lot of men, dude. How do you want your girl to be a freak? You want your girl to be a freak, but don't you have to realize that a freak has to deal with a whole bunch of dudes to really know what to do with you? How's she gonna impress you? the same thing, ladies. You want your man to open doors and be chivalrous to you, but don't he has to be around women? Don't you think at some point on a date a woman should school him like, no, look, you open the door for me, and you need to open the door for every other woman that you deal with? And he's like, you know what, you right. And then he opens the door for you. You didn't know that whatever girl he was talking to, I was gonna say bitch. Ooh, that joke is gonna smooth roll off my tongue. You didn't know the girl that he was who you know what I'm saying, that he dealt with on a date before you laced him with that game, and now he's using it on you, and now it looks like it's natural. It's about being laced. And we're not. Let's get back to this clip, man. I'm gonna break down some more game, man. This is just
Leading a woman. What?
Alright, see, now my
Woman should be with a man she has to provide for. What woman should have to be with a man she has to take care of? And you nothing ass men, excuse my language, but you nothing ass men. All you want to do is sit around and complain. Whine. Like children. And y'all think that's okay. That's a sign of a mental illness, and we must detoxify the body. We must change the way we think. We must change the way we live and the way we eat. But nah, you guys have become comfortable not having. Now you dragging your woman through the mud with you. You dragging this woman right through the mud with you. She's so loyal, she don't know no better. I'm going to work hard, Yada. I'm going to work hard too. I'm going to support my man. Sister, you sick. You working hard, he working hard, who take care of the children? You working hard, he working hard, who taking care of the children? If you had a man, a real...
Yada, do you remember this? Do you remember this, nigga? Yada, don't, Yada. You talking about a certain type of dude.
man would build himself up before he even think about a relationship. A real man knows if he cannot provide for himself, he don't need no relationship. But you cowards, claiming to be men, selling these women all types of dreams.
You need to have a man that has a balance. You need to have a man that has a balance. The type of man that he talks about, like I said, is simpish, man. You gotta have, ladies, the best advice that I can offer you is a guy that has balance. And you need to look up the word balance and what balance really means. And just look for that in the man, just balance. Balance is a key word when dealing with guys. Because, and it's the same thing, fellas, you need to find a lady with a balance. Balance is a big word. Actually, I want both of you guys to look up the word balance and the meaning of balance. Because really, when you think about jumping into dating, that's all you want. Because see, the type of guy that he's talking about is the guy that doesn't have balance. And what he means is, like, when you deal with a guy that build up himself, let's say a guy that gets rich and gets a Bentley. And he's rich and he got his Bentley, and you're the first girl he sees, and he's like, you know what, I want to love you. Right? He's not going to know how to deal with you as a woman. Because he didn't balance himself. He just worked on himself, and now he has a Bentley or whatever, and now he's a rich trick. You see what I'm saying? And you're going to see this right away. I mean, shit. If you a gold digger and you want to dive in a nigga wallet, I mean, nigga, do you. You know, you found it. Shit. Do you. It came to you. Do you. I'm not going to discourage you from that, but he has to have a balance. You know what I'm saying? A nigga will come pick you up in a Crown Vic and treat you way better than a nigga that'll pick you up in a Bentley. You want to talk about luxury? Do you, like, Let's talk some real shit. If you really want to be successful, how the fuck would you feel if you got pretty, you wearing all this expensive shit, makeup and all this shit, and you find you this rich trick, and he has a Bentley and all this other shit and all this nice shit, but you're not satisfied with him because he don't know how to please you, or you ever been dissatisfied in a Bentley? That is some sad shit. That's like living in a shell. That's like, oh, on the outside, motherfuckers see a turtle shell, and then on the inside of the fucking turtle shell, you going through some weird ass shit. Because you dissatisfied and you in a Lambo. I mean, I would rather cry in a Bentley, don't get me wrong. But being dissatisfied, like imagine getting that wealthy and you're just dissatisfied. That's fucked up. Let's finish playing this clip, because he's talking about a dude that has no balance, and I only used wealth as an example, but let's see.
The dreams. I get so upset about you weak men. Man, y'all cowards. Y'all are mentally sick. And our sister, oh, he got so much knowledge. Yada, the man broke. How much knowledge can he have? He broke. Depending on you. Now he got you traveling with him.
See, a lot of times if you want to run game on somebody, you have to speak really general. General shit makes sense. This is saying that, you know, a lot of the complicated things are simple and a lot of the simple things are complicated. He's speaking real general. I'm just saying.
Y'all both homeless. But as long as I got love, love ain't putting no food in your mouth. That's not real love. Real love is sacrificing all for a person to provide for that person they love. That's real love.
Cause see, a lot of this game it goes with guys. The game. This is when it's really hard to explain this shit. The game is unisex. The game is unisex. If there's anything that you learned in life, is as above, so below. A lot of Masons and people high up use this term because this is an old term, and it was written in Sanskrit. As above, so below. So fellas, you have to learn the game. What happens to you on this other side of the game, women are experiencing. Is yin and yang. You see what I'm saying? So when you listen to somebody that's talking in general terms, like this guy is talking in general terms, you have to understand both sexes are going to interpret it as two different things. There's going to be a divide. What you're experiencing on one side of the game, females are experiencing it too. This is why both ends meet. This is why both ends meet. This is why a lot of players deal with freaks and a lot of freaks deal with players. Like this is the nitty gritty. When you get to the end of what you're talking about, you're gonna be on one side of the spectrum, and you're gonna be saying the same thing as somebody on the other side of the spectrum. This is how game recognizes game within the opposite sex, and how the click up happens. But just go back into what he's talking about. Cause he's dropping some game. I like him. I know he means well. I'm not slandering him as a man. We just.
Oh nigga, right now, yes we are. Yes the fuck. Oh yes we are. Shit.
You let these cowards tell you what love is. You let your broken-hearted mothers tell you what love is. Get in tune. Get in tune. These weak men are nothing but boys trapped in men's bodies playing with your minds. You done wasted 10 years on a sorry man. 5 years on a sorry man. 2 years on a sorry man. Now you looking up and don't got nothing. Nothing. A real man ain't talking about nothing. He's showing you. Real men don't talk about nothing. They showing you. And if they do talk about it, their words coincide with their actions. Boys trapped in men's bodies, all they do is dream. They know no better. We have to get in tune. He don't deserve you. He don't deserve the children. He don't deserve the home that you're paying the bills in. Make him struggle for it. You're not his mother, you're his woman. We must get in tune. Your brother, teacher, and God, yada, yada, I mean.
There's a lot of twisted a lot of twisted logic, and you just said. Alright, so a lot of the stuff he says, I agree on it. But this is the thing, ladies and fellas. No matter what relationship that you get in, whether now, current, or past, you need to always be looking for someone to upgrade you. And how this works is, sometimes you're not meant to be with. Hold on, let me spit, because I want to spit. Hold on. There we go. So, listen. Sometimes, I have to get my levels right. Hold on. Sometimes you're not meant to deal with certain people. Let's get into the game. Sometimes you're not meant to deal with certain people. And what I mean by that is you need to always be looking for somebody that can upgrade you in some form or fashion. You can learn from a lot of people's actions, and you can learn from... Get with somebody that says some sensible shit, basically. Or has some type of logic to his shit. Fuck how a nigga looks. You have to listen to what he's talking about in his philosophy. You have to dive into his philosophy and realize what type of logic that he has to his shit, ladies. If he makes sense. You want to always look for somebody that you're upgrading yourself with. Yeah, women, y'all gonna do it anyway. Y'all gonna play around with these little freaks. But for real, I'm talking about when you get with a real, when you're like, okay, I want to settle down and be in something. Always get with somebody that can upgrade you, because sometimes they're not upgrading you for just right now. They're upgrading you for life. And always know what they're upgrading you with, because see, you gotta understand, like, you can learn something from the current relationship that you're in now to upgrade yourself in the next relationship. See, people don't think like that. Y'all motherfuckers play pool. I play billiards, nigga. I don't play pool. I play pool, but I'm not good. Never mind, it's a metaphor. But what I'm saying is that y'all playing the same game, but another person is playing a more superior game to what you think that you're playing. Always remember that. Some niggas play pool, some niggas play billiards. Motherfuckers play, let's go play pool. A motherfucker serious about his shit? Like, nigga, let's go play billiards, bro. You know he's serious about his shit. But what I'm saying, I'm getting off topic. The shit that you're learning about now will upgrade you in your next relationship. So you go into your next relationship already upgraded, then you learn and keep upgrading yourself until you get what you want. But you have to always be looking for what are you learning in each relationship that you're getting into. And when you realize certain things that this person is, you know what I'm saying, teaching you, you get to upgrade yourself in each situation that you're in until you find what you want. You always have to be with somebody that's going to teach you something, or somebody that you can learn something from. And that's finding a guy that has balance. Look for a guy that has balance, and that's saying some sensible shit. If he's telling you something about something and you're like, damn, this nigga make a lot of sense. Damn, I can learn from this person. That's the dude you need to be with. And fellas, man, when you going after women, man, look at what she does and her behavioral patterns, man, and deal with a girl that can tell you some sensible shit. You gotta deal with a girl that you can be like, you know what? I don't mind listening to this person at some point. And you actually care about the shit that she's going through, and you actually, you know what I'm saying? You're showing her things and you're teaching her things about herself, and at the same time you're showing her what type of dude you are, and because you're teaching her how to deal with you. Let's be real, fellas. You gotta teach a woman how to deal with you, and she wants you to do that. Like, you want to talk about shit people don't know nowadays? I ain't gonna tell you eat some broccoli before you go into the, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that to like throw shots at Yada, because you know what I'm saying? How you need to be nutritioned and stuff so you can have a more clear mind when you're going into certain situations and thinking, because yes, you got to watch what you put in your body. You know, shout outs to him, shout out to Dr. Sebi. I fucked with Dr. Sebi. Dr. Sebi cured cancer. A lot of y'all don't know that, but I'm going off topic. But you need, like, you need to have a clear understanding of the opposite sex. She has to know how to deal with you, ladies. You have to grow on your man. You can't. Y'all have to realize, look, I fall in love faster than he does, so look, I gotta take certain precautions on how he's gonna come at me when I bring certain situations to him. You gotta sometimes snap yourself out of that. You gotta know how to check yourself so that he don't know how to check you. I said he don't know how to check you, so he don't have to always be checking you. That's a turn on to a dude. A lot of women don't know if a dude's always checking you on something, and you like ladies, like, let me, like, I'm gonna break this down to you on a later show. Like, if you really, I wouldn't say go out of your way, but if you really kind of know how to draw your line with showing your man that you checked yourself on a certain situation that he would want you to do, bro, do you know how much of a turn on that is? Like dudes don't understand. Well, dudes understand, but ladies, y'all don't understand how much of a turn on your suggestions, like certain things that y'all say, is to a dude. Like, sometimes y'all be like, y'all say something and he'll be like, damn, you know what, you right. I need you. That's that's why you're here. See, I know why I keep you around for a certain. You know what I'm saying? You have to. It's that type of shit. That's what you have to focus more on when it comes with your dude. Dudes are like really simple. Like, if you can handle certain situations, or you know how to do certain things without him really saying something to you. See what I'm saying? But you know how to display it. See, that's how you get the attention that you want. See, but a lot of women don't know that. Dudes, I'm giving up all the secrets. Let me shut up real quick. But at the same time, guys, like, another turn on when you know you deal with your woman. If you say you're gonna do something, learn how to be a leader and learn how to set short-term goals that you know that you can accomplish yourself. Because then there's power in you. Look, you tell her, look, I'm gonna do this, and you know what I'm saying. She'll have her doubts, or she'll agree with you, or whatever. Whatever she does. I don't know what type of relationships y'all have with y'all women, but what you do is you say what you're gonna do, and then you go do it. And that's something that you do for yourself, and that's something that you do for the both of y'all. Because when she sees that, okay, he says that he wants to do this, that, and the third, let's see how he does it. She automatically thinks, okay, how is this nigga gonna do it? Not even how he's gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But she wants to see what you say unfold. Because, see, this shows that you can lead her to certain things. Babe, I'm gonna start eating better. Then you go out and you start eating better, and she's like, damn, this nigga don't really eat this, that, and the third no more. She'll test you sometimes and bring some shit around you, and you be like, oh, damn, hold up. But you know what I'm saying? Once you stick to your guns, and there's a lot of power with dudes sticking to their guns on the even just meeting your girl. Like, one thing that you gotta do is, like, sometimes women test you when they first meet you, and you're like, I like spicy food, and she's like, well, I like sweet food. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all simps, man, y'all be like, well, shit, I don't like spicy food that much. I like sweet food too. You're a yes man. You agree with the shit that she's talking about. So they that's how they gauge you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes too, like, just okay, shit. Just because you eat sweet food don't mean I gotta go eat sweet food. I'm gonna eat something spicy. You know what I'm saying? When you like, look, I like spicy food, she like, I like sweet food. You're like, shit, you like spicy food? Hold on, let me just let y'all know, for real, if y'all getting wrapped up into what I'm talking about, which was more than a year ago. Hold on, let's keep it real for a second. I was a fool with that damn R. Kelly instrumental, son. Let's just set one thing straight, son, and I'm gonna bring it back too. All right, so listen to them. No, I don't like spicy food. Shit, you tripping. Big shoes. That's the problem with you dudes. You dudes aren't challenging. Anytime she says something, you're not challenging her mind on certain shit. That's where y'all fuck up. And y'all don't have a mindset of your own. Y'all just agreeing. There's a power in saying no without saying no, man. She really wants to learn you. Like, you niggas coming in already pre-made. You just done took the joy out of learning you. Her learning you. What girl wants a man where his fire is already burnt out? And see, fellas, you're fucked too, because let's say if you do get successful and you find yourself a girl, you're gonna have a hard time in your dating pool, because you're gonna be for real. If your fire is burnt out and you're not really chasing nothing, and you feel you're at a place that's secure and you don't really know how to please a woman, what's gonna happen is you're gonna find yourself with a lot of women that are burnt out too, but not burnt out of looking for a man that's driven about something. She's burnt out from relationships. She like, look, I need something secure. I'm tired of getting my heart broken. Just put me in a Bentley. I'll shut the fuck up. Some people are complacent with that. Some people, look, that's what they want, and that's what does it for you. But you have to set parameters with your game. You can't be no burnt out dude or not have nothing going for you. You always have to have something going for you. I'm not gonna sit here and use my platform and give you a non-positive message. Always have something going for you, but at the same time, don't be no burnt out ass dude just willing to say, look, baby, I got this. Baby, I got this done. Baby, I got this done. Baby, I got this done. What's her job? Where men fucked up over the course of time in history, what really fucked up is practicing false polygamy. Some dudes, back in the day when they went to work and their woman was a stay-at-home mom, some of these dudes will lie and say, yo, I'm working late, but he creeping because things aren't right in his household, or whatever happens. I don't fucking know which type of relationships y'all are in, but I'm just talking about the overall generality of what the relationship was. And he left his woman in the house, and a lot of times, these con men, they will come to the doors and knock on the doors, and once they open the doors, they'll speak to his lady, and if he ain't really lace his woman with some game, she'll buy a whole bunch of stuff on his budget. And when he come back home, she's like, baby, I bought this, baby, I bought that. Look, oh my God, because see, the con man knows how to swindle her. He ran game on her. But you dudes never equipped your lady right. So what happened is, when the dudes would come back home, the woman would have so much shit that she bought from this con man. And he's like, no, look, you sell this shit back. He gonna come the next day, sell this shit back. Because he didn't equip her with game. Like, when you have to give your lady, there's a art to giving your lady, I won't say instructions, but it coincides with what I was talking about on the last show with cooperation. She has to be cooperating with you, so she has to be listening to you and sometimes take instructions without you saying shit. If she's really listening to you, if she's your lady, like, so she should know, dudes are gonna be running game at the door. But it's not that. We never left our ladies at home with instructions. See, kids and stuff, it's a job. It's really a big job, but it's not really a hard job. Dealing with, children and being in the household, like, especially if you're a stay-at-home mom. A lot of these mothers, you know, especially in the 21st century, they'll put their kids to sleep and pop in a DVD and sit up there and watch television all day. It's the television that really put in their mind that, oh, look, you're independent, you don't need him. He can, you know, it's the television that did that shit. Because it makes you fantasize when you see it. You see all these, you know, ladies out here getting money, or, you know, they make it look like they're getting money, and then you know, you think you're missing out on something. And you know, I'm not for no girl that says, look, I don't want a job, but I mean, I'm not for no girl that says, hey, look, I don't want to work too, but just know why you doing the shit. Shit, get up and go work. But if you want to be a stay-at-home mom, you shouldn't be talked down because that's what you want to do. That's just the type of woman you are. You're classifying yourself. You're going to classify yourself anyway. It might as well be what you want to be. Don't sit up here and try to have a job and then you don't know what the hell you're doing, or you're getting mad, or you know it's not working out the way you want it to. No pun intended. But it was put in a lot of their minds that they can be more than they want. It was a fictional thing that was sold to them, and you know, you guys, you don't leave your lady at home with no instructions. She'll stay at home mom, she put the kids to sleep, she just look on TV, and it'll corrupt her over time. If you're not spending time with her, you gotta cool out too. When you come in. So what happened was, it put in their mind to be, you know, not just that, other things socially, of course. Put in their mind to be that, you know, independent. You never gave her instructions while you went to work. Instructions that she wants to take from you. Helps to get to know you more, how you like things, what type of things, you know. Little gestures deprive them of loving you too, man. So, you know, maybe I'm thinking about a whole bunch of shit. It deprives them of being the type of woman that she wants to be for you, basically. It's hard to say. Give her instructions, man. Say, look, while I'm gone at work, I need you to be, you know, here's a shopping list. I need you to pick these items up, or here's something that I need for you to do for me, or can you pick this piece of mail up for me, or do something, you know. And at the same time, you do stuff that she wants to do for you. And it's like, she wants to help. Big part of you guys having women is you have to be a part of something. When you're not a part of something, she can't really be a part of you. If you don't have enough personality or not multicultural, how's she gonna? You're gonna run out of personality, and when you run out of that shit, you run out of her. Sad to say, in a lot of cases. Damn. Well, listen, we're gonna get into some music. Damn. That's how I left y'all on Yada 2. That's how I left y'all on Yada 2. Go to CUDAKID. We're gonna play What's Wrong by my man Zay. Number 8 at yahoo.com. Email me, man. Let me know what you think. This was Yada 2. This is Yada 2. Let's get into this mix though. And then let's get into Yada number 1. Alright, let's get it.
But my head until I'm topping, run on sins and friend on friend. If we don't win and pay your ties and make your bins, and we alright in KO Kins and big old rims and LA homes. If that ain't wrong, if I ain't go, I ain't home, I ain't them. No more ends and no more trends and photo 10 and photo lens. Notice this, POTA shit, bonafide, woe is me. Bowl of grits, naked pimp, beam it up, clean as fuck. Other side, chill for niggas, making life look clear for niggas, hill for niggas, tip top clip for niggas, this defensive side to side. Some gifted niggas, if we honest, you gon' miss a nigga, twisted with them, this the ism. pussy, your bitch might kiss a nigga. With your nigga, get specific. Big ass pot, wrist is missing. Yo, listen shit, and yo, if it isn't, this cause some titties and scar your face. The wrong of wrongs is called a case. All of niggas then mob like Carter say. From far away, all my niggas like calm down. Love a life above a reason, just can't find it like a dozen people. Catch that vibe at night and buy the wit to get too tired to write and died in prison. Felt like robbed tonight. Lost my God tonight.
Oh, sometimes I get so out of myself. Feel like I'm running in circles. Oh, and I'm just holding on to my breath. I need smoke just to wait. Oh, and I get so out of myself. But I ain't get out some. So roll another one.
How many souls do you touch a day? How many hoes do you fuck a day? How many flow do you thought convey? How many know you can't walk away? Depending on the way I feel, I might kill everybody around me. Might heal everybody around me. How the wind blow, open your window. Let the debris in, never let me in. I kick back with kick though. Maybe if I could live 100, yeah, that'd be real. Pay me if I'ma be rumming these, I'm a them. Crazy my other show went to my mama them. My daddy said a Mercedes and haunted him, but I ain't got one. I'm riding shotgun with a 3-piece chicken dinner and shotgun. I bring your weekend to an ending and pot one. I'm on the deep end boss, nigga, you're not one. And I believe in Kool-Aid and Godson. Do you believe that black man is our son? I made enough residuals to hide some. I gave enough, my niggas know I divide some. I told Zay I'm the best rapper since 25. Been like that for a while now, I'm 29. Any nigga that disagree is a fucking lie. Part of me see my alter ego with Gemini, him and I've been around ever since Reagan would criticize. Might stay in the Trump Tower for 1 week. Spray paint all the wall and smoke weed. Fuck them and fuck y'all and fuck me. I proceed my last check and proceeds to all the keys, the hood, the bricks, the books, the fix, the blocks we own, to right my wrong, the word to give, the life I live as I get. So out of myself. Feel like I'm running in circles. Oh, and I'm just holding on to my breath. I need smoke just to wait. Oh, and I get so out of myself.
Oh, just don't forget me. Love me for the moment. Hug me like your sibling. We ain't that important. Vice cops in the kitchen. Grew with Apollonia. Ride was making chicken. Beat me down, you beat me down. Reorganize my face. Now when I go home, I don't know what my fam gon' say. Say it ain't luck, cause you brought flowers just a date. Thoughts was always cheap, but now let's talk about me. Lately I've been going, this ain't going how I want it. When I pull up at your window, bitch come out, you hear that BBB. Faithful as your EBT, closer than your mama can. Hang up when you bring up, I'm a dog, but I'm gon' call again. Freak me out, keep me out, why they always leave me out? Niggas that been hating, just can't wait to have my CD now. Don't we look like CP and Nirvana on that keep me pound? Please be down, I've been more than late. Sometimes I get so out of myself. Feel like I'm running in circles. Oh, and I'm just holding on to my breath.
Good ass fucking show. That was a good ass goddamn show. What the fuck is you talking about? You did what? Do you see the type of content? What? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. What? What? Son, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What? Come on, man. I will say I was the most slept on YouTuber for like the longest, so you know what I'm saying? If you fuck with that shit, bro, I'm telling you, dog. Alright, let's get back into the first part. That started it. We just going back through the receipts. We just gonna not like skip past this shit. We not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Let's just hold on. Here we go. Hold on. Check this out. Check this out. Alright? Check this out, though. That's all I'm saying. Check this out.
Hats off to the rich ones who flashing floors. Pour some niggas out to my dogs trapped up north. Reminiscent of the seas who no longer exist. Only wishing we could bring them back with songs like this. Old flicks of us chilling with the old time click. Holding 9 stars of death, not our lives we risk. How it used to be, early morning, pumping in ships. Jake Swift.
This the joint that started it. This the Yada number 1, son. This the Yada number 1. Let's check this out, though. This is tonight's show. I want to talk about Hotep niggas tonight. Hotep niggas. We're going to talk about Hotep niggas tonight. Here we go. Here we go. It's a random ass here we go. Topic.
Fist fight till we grown and these guns come out. Circle of life is kind of deep how we end out.
Yo, them niggas that wanna beef before don't want no beef no more. Now that they know who I rap with. QB nigga, who I rap with. QB nigga. Yo, them niggas that wanna beef before don't want no beef no more. Now that they know who I rap with. QB nigga, who I rap with. QB y'all niggas better sober up before y'all speak to me. Don't come at me high. Last rapper to raise his voice and me got jacked in the eye. Now if I say I'm gon' get ya, I'ma get ya. On the strength of the imp, from long range I can hit ya. You find out them niggas who with ya ain't even with ya. After the gym starts split ya, you need an MD to stitch ya. Peep how I use words to paint pictures. Peep how I got niggas with bodies asking me for 10 cents to go hit ya. Look my name up in the law book. Curtis Jackson, known for creating action by rapidly clapping, nigga.
50 murdered that shit. Hold on.
I call Tina. A 9 I named Nina. 2 niggas went to see a law after they seen her. This QB shit about to take me to the next level. Next crib, next bin.
Alright, let's switch it up, man. Oh, Jesus. We in here. Oh, Jesus. So tonight, on tonight's show,
hold up.
We're gonna talk about Hotep niggas, man. Hold up. Keep in mind that I'm listening with y'all. Keep in mind, I know what I said was right. I just don't remember exactly what I said, but I know what I said was right. Keep in mind, whole time while I'm listening, cause I know what I'm talking about. All right, come on. Now, first of all, let me say this. I'm just saying. I ain't dive too deep in my man's catalog, but somebody shared a video. I didn't get a chance to really. I haven't really watched this video, so the shit that I'm gonna be commenting or commentating on this video is gonna be the same shit that you hear. Like, I'm hearing the same shit the same time y'all hear it. I just heard a little bit of the video, and I want to kind of touch on some things that this brother said. This brother Yada, I ain't look. I'm not coming at him as a man. There's a certain respect level that I'm coming in at, but at the same time, I want to talk about his views. I want to pick at his brain a little bit. I want to challenge his views. As any other intellectual will do the same thing, but there is a lot of Hotep niggas out here, and I think in the black community, we need to start dispelling a lot of things, because a lot of times, misinformation gets passed around because a lot of people's lack of knowledge, and this I might learn from this situation. This might be a situation of lack of knowledge on my behalf, but this brother Yada, he strikes me as a simp in a lot of cases. And at the same time, I'm pretty sure, his intentions are good and everything. I'm not coming at him as a man. I'm just his beliefs. I'm just kind of picking at it. I want to critique some of the stuff that he says. From my standpoint of view. This ain't. I'm an individual. I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be known as conscious or a Hotep nigga, as I might come off as a Hotep nigga with a couple people, but that's their lack of knowledge of who I really am. But I want to pick at his intellect on the shit that he's talking about, and at the same time, he's a father. I ain't a father, and maybe I might feel the same way too after I have a child and have a daughter. But guys kind of switch up a little bit once they have a daughter. You know what I'm saying? They kind of go through a remorseful phase because they know the type of shit they was out here doing. So let's hear what the advice that he's giving to women, and take it from there. Like I said, I'm listening to the shit the same time y'all listening to it. I haven't heard the shit, but So let's get into this clip. The longest intro in the world. I'm sorry, y'all. Talking about men that don't deserve women. Longest intro in the world. Topic I want to talk about tonight. I want to talk about how guys there's a saying in the dating community. How guys idolize their mother, or a guy's view on his mother, or certain how it's a precursor. I want to touch on that a little bit, and at the same time, it's the same thing with women that idolize their father. But as guys, we have to take the leadership role in a lot of things. So I want to touch on about guys that idolize their mother, because there's a taboo that's going around saying, okay, how this and that and the third with his mother is how he'll look at you and all this other shit. And a bit of it's true, but I want to kind of touch on it on both sides. So let's get into this clip with Yada. Let's see what he's talking about. We're going to talk about how guys idolize their mother, and we're going to go in a little bit about submission. We're going to talk about submission. We're going to talk about the oh man, I'm sorry, y'all. I was going dumb with the Dipset. I'm sorry. Because submission has a bad connotation. Many times in your life, you have to go dumb with the Dipset, son. So we're gonna do our thing. You never been dumb with the Dipset, son? I don't know what's wrong with you. So excuse me. I went dumb with the Dipset that day. I'm sorry. We're gonna get into the game. I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all have been listening, I'm sorry. I'm gonna kind of pick at his logic. We went dumb with the Dipset that day. I'm sorry. And it's all fair. My apologies. No low blows or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I see where the brother's coming from. So we're going to pick out our brother Yada. We're going to kind of challenge his views. And this is really good. This is really good dialogue and stuff. Hopefully wind gets to him and we can get into contact and chop it up. And then we can come to a... Boy, please. Common ground. So let's see what's going on.
It's so crazy how the tables have turned. The women have became the men, and the men have became the women. The women are the ones. Oh, nigga, Yada. Oh, God. Oh, let's turn this one up. Hold on. Sit home, complaining and whining. And I tell brothers all the time, if you cannot afford to provide financially, spiritually, physically, mentally for a woman, you don't deserve one. A man should be focused on providing for himself. All right, I'm gonna stop it right there. I agree. And then I don't agree. Listening to information like this off the bat, it sounds like A and B thinking. Like, if it's not black, it's not black. This is obvious. But what he's saying is that a man should be fully ready before he thinks about providing for a woman. But what he does is he puts it along the lines of dating. A big part of men learning about themselves is interacting with women and going through experiences with women. When you do this off the bat, you're depriving yourself about knowing about a whole nother side of you. You see, dealing with the opposite sex, you learn more about you and how you should carry yourself. You can't be fully selfish and be self-sufficient and independent all the time, stepping into relationships, because certain relationships are going to teach you about yourself, teach you how you should carry yourself.
New devils, new levels. So certain relationships are gonna take you to the next step. So let's get back into this clip.
On providing for himself. A man should be focused on leading himself and guiding himself. But now we take on responsibilities of another person. Now we're stressed out because we can't provide her every need. And a man should. If you have a good woman, it's your job, your duty on this planet to provide her every...
Y'all done making my goddamn shit. This nigga is making my shit clip. God damn it, Yada.
Every need.
Another misconception with that is, how do you know you have a good
I know
woman?
y'all to be clipping on his shit.
You have to be out here dating. You gotta take bumps and falls. How do you know you got a good woman?
Yada's phone receiver has suffered abuse.
You see, sometimes when you get into certain relationships and, you know, a girl does break up with you and you are a good guy, sometimes you're not doing things wrong, but you don't know that. And a lot of times it takes you to let a girl go so she can deal with other niggas, which are fuck niggas, and then she come back to you and say you were a good person. I'm just saying, that's how certain dudes find out. Let's get back into this clip, though. This is interesting.
Need. But we have become the needy ones. We're suffering so much depression because we don't understand how to be men. And when a man tells you, brother, you're slacking. You don't need that woman. Let her go. She's too good for you. No, man, you don't know what you're talking about. I want a woman to struggle with me. You want a woman to struggle with you? A man can do good or bad by himself. A woman can do good or bad by themselves. Who taught you that? A man that couldn't provide for his woman, so he wanted to struggle with him? And our women have been so conditioned. Ladies, don't take this the wrong way, but you have been conditioned by women that are truly weak, that were forced to be strong. Girl, don't. You go get you a job, girl. Don't depend on no man, because she tried to depend on a man left her. A weak man. My sisters, when you get a strong man, all you should do is lean back. When you...
That was true.
That's not true, sir.
See, here's the thing.
Nope.
No. I talked about it on the other show.
Did I?
Shit changes.
Sure.
Shit changes. Like, you know, I'm trying to restore womanhood and manhood, but shit changes. Now ain't the climate for that. You need to fully sit back and relax. Of course, listen, ladies, if you know if a man got you, he got you. But you need to always be realistic in the situations that you know, in the endeavors in certain situations that you occur with. Every relationship is not supposed to, the way is not supposed to just be paved for you on the expense of a man. When the way is paved for you on the expense of a guy, because he's talking about a guy should handle everything before getting into the relationship. Yeah, a guy should have you, but shit happens. You know, this already made dude, like, seriously sit back and analyze what he's talking about. Sisters, if you have an already made dude, you don't gotta worry about shit. Ain't nothing going on. What do you ask him? It's like, well, shit, I don't got... Damn. This shit gets boring. Sometimes there's certain things about your dude that you have to pick at so he can respond a certain way. And this is the content in a relationship. A dude that's already, look, I'm spiritually set, I'm this, that, and the third, and I'm this, that, and the third. You know, a dude like that, for real. Let's just keep it geeky with you. I'm gonna just say the shit that this nigga won't say. He not looking for you. For real, I'm just being honest. Like a dude that's just already set. Ladies, you need to be with a dude that can teach you some shit. Fuck the money. For real. Can he teach you to go get a bag? Or can he motivate you to go chase your dream? or do something, don't be getting in no relationships with no already pre-made dude. It's unrealistic going into a relationship already being pre-made. Relax, be you and do you, but have people understand you for who you are. Don't sit up here and be like, oh, I need to be spiritually ready to go after her. I need to be mentally ready to go after her. I need to eat 5 salads before I talk to her. You putting her on a pedestal. This is pedestal talk. People are naturally gonna click. And you need to know this before you go out and go dating, man. Like, you know, I'm not gonna tell you. I mean, yes, we all need to eat healthy. I agree with him on a lot of certain things, but you know, when you getting information like this, you gotta be realistic about the information. You can't just say, "Oh, yep, that's right," and then just accept it. You gotta challenge people's thoughts. Now, I don't know if you're gonna hear this and challenge my thoughts. I mean, we can chop up some game if you want to be real, but you know what I'm saying? It's simping. A lot of this shit is just simping. And you need to look at the game on a level where you can pick up on certain things. You know, a lot of Hotep dudes, not saying he's one, but I mean, I'm talking about Hotep niggas, you know what I'm saying? I didn't hear the rest of this. They run this type of game on women because the shit sound good. It's a philosophy that's already thought out. You see what I'm saying? It's a philosophy that's already thought out. So just saying certain things, I can guide you into what I'm talking about. He's not doing nothing no different than I'm doing. All he's doing is just spreading the knowledge that he knows. But the thing is that I know the game and I know how it goes. A guy like this will get chewed up in the street. Chewed up. So I'm being dead serious. And the thing about it is, you know, you can't be this already pre-made guy, man. When women don't have shit to do, they just like to create drama just for no fucking reason. A guy like this, let's be serious, if he's already pre-made or created or he's spiritually intact or whatever he's talking about, a guy like this, he's not gonna deal with you. This nigga will never have a bitch. I'm dead serious. Like, he'll never have a girl if he's really like this. This is a fictional. This is a fictional dude. But let's finish the rest of this clip, man. I'm just ranting. Let me go.
When you have issues, the first thing your man gonna say is, "Baby, I got it. Baby, I got that. I'm a man. This is my responsibility. This is my job. If you are my woman."
When you meet a girl or a woman or a female, whatever you want to call them, listen, this is true. But at the same time, you need to let her go through her own storm sometimes so she can learn the lesson in it, and then you guys come back and talk later. Anytime she makes a mistake, you can't always be like, "Baby, I got it." And the same for you. Like, really, like, fellas, anytime you make a mistake, your girl can't be like, "Baby, I got it." It's nice to have that, but there's a time and place for everything. And in relationships too, you can't always be the "baby, I got it." Sometimes you gotta let him go through it, and then once he goes through it, be like, "Wow, you know, you really handled that situation. That just made you more sexy to me. I like you." You see how you pull people more into you? Come on, man. This "baby, I got it." What did she learn? You have to teach your woman. And ladies, you gotta teach your dude. But let's listen to the rest of this.
But these cowards that call themselves men because they can have children or get women pregnant because they can pee standing up.
Uh-oh. That sounds... Does this sound familiar?
They are men, but they are boys.
Does this sound familiar? Huh?
You don't become a man with age. You become a man with responsibility. You become a man with action.
What?
It's a difference.
What's a man, Yada? Damn, we must get in tune.
We have to get in tune.
We have to get in tune, Yada.
Sisters are so lost. I don't need no man, Yada. I can do this by myself.
Who raised
Who taught
you?
you that? A weak and broken woman?
There?
Heartbroken?
Oh my
Don't
God.
depend on no man?
Yada.
We have to get in tune.
Come on,
We must
man.
rebuild the family structure, and the family structure.
Family
structure is the first business.
It's structure.
If you see a broken home, you'll see a
structure
broken person.
right there.
That's true.
If you see a broken home, you see struggling people.
We got the structure over here.
We must
bro.
learn how to love ourselves first and learn how to provide for ourselves first.
Strucker t-shirts going on sale soon.
We have to get in tune. We hop in a relationship because we lonely. Now we settling.
This is true.
Men don't complain.
Give me a
Men don't whine. Men don't blame things on women. When did men start doing? That's what children do. That's what a little boy does. But she was with me too, Mom.
I don't drive trucks. I drive strucks.
Alright, I gotta draw a line right there. I'm not saying you gotta whine. I'm not saying you gotta complain and blame things on women, but you need to be realistic with yourself and understand when something isn't your fault. And you need to be vocal about it. Part of being a man, if he wants to talk about being a man, is stepping up and speaking up for yourself and vocalizing it. Really, as a man, that's important that you should do that, because we own the physical realm and women own the language realm when it comes to it. Women are more speech adept.
They're more structured.
When it comes to things, and men are more physically adept when it comes to things. But women have the ability to be physical, and men have the ability to speak. So you have to meet each other halfway, because a lot of things men don't tell women. And they don't know how to properly handle certain situations because they're not notified that there's a part of this situation that you need to take responsibility for. We'll get back into that, though.
Mom, why do I have to get a whooping? She took it with me, too. Why do I have to get in trouble by myself? That's what boys do. How can you say that you're a leader and then complain about being a leader? We have to get in tune, mind, body, and soul. This is true health. True health starts in the mind. And my sisters, find you men that can make you greater, and stop finding men that's breaking you down financially, mentally, and physically. Only thing that man left you with was a child.
I agree.
We have to get in tune. What's more powerful than you?
I agree.
What's more powerful than you? What's more amazing than you? Brothers, I'm telling you, you should not get into a relationship with a woman if you cannot provide for her every need. That will help you and save you. You trying to save money, but you got a woman that wants to go out.
But see, you have to know about her and her need. A lot of these things you can't figure out on the first date or a couple months with somebody. You have to learn as you go. And see, a brother like this will tell you that you have to do this, but he won't give you any steps to doing this. Like, how do you find this out? See, when you cross-analyze things, you really learn people's methods when you learn their methods on how to do this. It will be easy to dismantle a lot of the things that he said when you say, okay, you're right. Now, how do you do that? And I'm pretty sure he knows. It looks like he got a lot of material, so it looks like he got this shit figured out. So, but I'm just saying in general, you're right. But how do you go about doing that? Let's get back to the clip, though, man. He's saying a lot of truthful shit. I fucks with his message, though. Let's get back to it. Hold on, let's see. Well, the video's done. This video is done. Okay. Well, I guess that was it. Hold on, let's see for some more.
You trying to save money, but your woman wants to take a trip. These things cost. Having a woman costs money. Having a woman is a responsibility. Having a woman is a bill. Believe it or not.
It's true.
This is a fact, man. Y'all wondering why y'all out here struggling and complaining and
certain ones
not with the right woman. My woman always bitching. Why is she bitching? You must be doing something wrong. We have to get in tune.
Oh,
we have
man.
To get right in
You must be doing something wrong.
Your brother teaching God, yada, I mean?
He gotta get in tune.
Alright.
Yada da 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 da. I mean, so. You dig?
I agree with a lot of the stuff that he
You
said.
dig?
Let's get into the game.
You dig?
Let me switch it up. Alright.
Alright.
So that was the brother Yada.
So, this is old, as you can see.
What do y'all think about what he's saying?
This is old, man.
You've been in here for like
This is old game.
25 minutes. God damn. Alright, let me switch
Old
it up.
game.
Again. Okay, so
I think I went dumb with some more. Oh no! Oh, I switched to the future.
So that was the brother Yada.
All right, let's get back into this old shit. Come on.
And I agree with a lot of stuff that he says, but a lot of it, you gotta break it down. You gotta break a lot of the shit that he's saying down, man. Another thing I want to talk about is guys that idolizes their mother. You know, a lot of these precursors that a lot of women use are, oh, if he treats his mother, that's how he'll treat you. That's not true. And fellas, you need to, it's kind of incestual. You have to idolize your mother to a certain degree. See, as a parent, you have to look at things as a parent. If you were to have a son or a daughter, you would want your child to be with somebody a little bit better than you. Somebody that's going places. Because you know you're an extraordinary person, so, you know, at a wrestling rate, you know you're an extraordinary person, so, well, you should be. So, you know, your child should choose somebody that's like you, but has a little extra oomph to them. See what I'm saying? You guys out here, you need to stop idolizing your mother, and you need to stop looking for your mother in a lot of these women. That's the main problem. Because your woman is not your mother. Your woman should have traits like your mother, but she needs to have that extra oomph. She like, you know, certain things she does like mom, but she's her own person. You need to stop looking for your mother in your lady, because your lady is not your mother. When you look for your mother in your lady, when some shit go down, you think she's supposed to baby you like your mother, or do things like your mother does, and you know you judge her off the shit that your mom. You align her. You know you have this image of your mom, which is probably an accurate image or it's a false image. And essentially what you're doing is you're depriving your woman of being who she really is around you, because your perception of her is a duplicate of what you perceive your mother to be. Some of the first people to lie to you as soon as you get out the womb is your parents. You already grow up with a jaded view.
Real game.
Same thing. But see, fellas, when women say you act like my dad, that's a compliment. That's a compliment. That's a dating compliment. You want to be like their dads, but a little bit more. See, I can sit up here and say this shit to you, but not every woman that you encounter is gonna listen to this show and get this game. And when she say you're like her dad, that's a compliment, a big compliment. But you gotta show her that you're your own person. You see what I'm saying? That's, and the same thing with fellas, man. You don't want no girl to be like your mom. Stop depriving your lady of having her own personality. But see, this comes with dating multiple women and learning things about them. It's a whole different language. So, you need to be up on the game, man. And submission, man. Submission is taken out of its context. The word, the term submission has taken on a bad connotation, because submission is not a bad thing. Ladies are going to be submissive with a guy that they respect, so it's really important that you get respect from your lady, so she will naturally be submissive with you. And what submissiveness and submission really is cooperation.
The hit brainiac.
It's cooperation. Motherfuckers be like, oh man, she need to listen to me, she need to do this, that, and that. No. It's cooperation. So get the word submissiveness out of your head, but put in the word cooperation. Is she cooperating with you? What are traits of a woman being cooperative? I'm gonna do a show on that, so you don't have to sit up here and guess and fly through relationships and take good women for granted. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you some real game, man. And the thing too is, I'm telling you, man, this shit in me, not on me, Slim. I like Wop said, man, I could lock the whole town if I break this shit down, but it might be slow, so I'm selling shit whole. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting shit go. You know what I'm saying? We wholesaling. I'm gonna break the game down, but just know I gotta get mines too, so. But it's cooperation. You have to look for cooperation in your lady, like. When you love a woman right, or you do things right, she gonna become twice the woman that she was before, for you, not just with any nigga. You did. So the thing about it is, you need to know what you're doing, and you need to know how to sense things and understand things about said particular women. But a big part of that is understanding women in general, and then understanding your particular girl. We're not judging, but there is categories out here. Because it's a certain mindset and there's certain things that, your girl does, and, there's certain traits and patterns that she follows. And you need to be aware of these patterns and traits that she follows to properly be able to accommodate her, or love her, or meet her needs in a way that she knows that you've seen it before she did, and she's like, damn, he gets me. You ask these Hotep niggas to break that shit down to you, bro, you gonna run into a whole bunch of manipulative shit. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. The player shit is manipulative too. It can get to that point, but it cancels itself out because a lot of women are manipulating you. So when you stop them manipulating games, it works its way out. Don't ask me how, it just does. It's called mental gymnastics. You get put through, mental gymnastics, and shit like that happens. So I ain't gonna go in too deep. Y'all just, rock with the game that you heard earlier tonight, man. I'm just a messenger. But we're gonna go deeper on it. I just want to make sure I have everyone's attention on the subject. You dig what I'm saying? And then we can take it from there. So I'm back on the ones and twos. We're definitely gonna get back into the mix. This is a Saturday night, so everybody's out at the clubs partying or doing whatever. They're probably drunk as shit right now. It's like 3 a.m. in the morning. It was a late show tonight. So, like I said, we're definitely gonna get into the mix. I want you guys to take heed to the game that was dropped on tonight's show, because I'm gonna definitely capitalize on it in the future. And I know I'm gonna have to lead people back to this, you know, to this show.
I called it.
We're gonna get into the mix.
I called it.
You're definitely gonna get into the mix.
I called it. I called
This
it.
is for the
I
people
called
at
it.
the club.
I called it.
At the club, tricking their money.
I
off,
called it. I'm sitting here
man.
listening
Gonna
to
play
it with
360,
y'all. I
man,
called it.
Currency, man, featuring Juicy J, man. Just for the sake of it, man. Just for the sake of it. Let's get it.
Oh my God, I did this to y'all. Oh my God. Shout out to that boy Currency and shout out to that boy Juicy J. Oh shit. I did this to y'all. Oh. It's Player Talk Radio. Let's go.
My bathtub lift up, my walls do a 360. Got them bitches wanna fuck, got them haters tryna fuck with me. Yeah, they so persistent with their ignorance, consistent with this shit. I get a little bit more meticulous, descriptive when I spit that shit, nigga. We really live in this jet. It's not fictitious at your bitch, cause she been in it, impressed with how I'm dressed. And this ain't shit, babe. I'm just chillin', I'm never stressed. Never let them see me sweat. Asking who designed my sweats, examine me like I'm a exhibit. If I grew it, how'd I do it? How much was it? Where'd I get it? It's sickening, but I'm not tripping, love. I know how to fix them. Broke niggas keep whining, so I cop more diamonds. All my cars got leather and wood. All my hoes is nines and dimes. All my clothes, they smell like good. All my days I'm gon' be high. All my nights I'm looking for the best time I can find. Sleeping when it's over, even though a life will never die. All my cars got leather and wood. All my hoes is nines and dimes. All my clothes, they smell like good. All my days I'm gon' be high. All my nights I'm looking for the best time I can find. Sleep when it's all over, even though a life will never die. Bathtub lift up, my walls do the 360. Yeah. My bathtub lift up, my walls do the 360.
You're now in the mix with the young DJ Cooler.
My bathtub lift up, my walls do the 360.
Player Talk Radio.
My bathtub lift up, my walls do a 360.
Yes, sir. Juicy J pimp shit hard on a bitch. Talk the draws off a bitch. Backstage at my show, got 2 or 3 hoes, let them slide on my dick. Take a look at my wrist. You can tell I'm paid. Rich nigga shit, I bet your bitch give me head on stage. Made back outside, still getting head while I drive. Nigga so high, if I fall off, I'm still gon' land in the sky. Got lean in my cup, a room full of sluts, they all gon' fuck. A girl named Holly, gon' on a molly, she gon' wake up with a mouth full of nuts. Currency hospital, Juicy J, double cup full of that UGK. Bitch, I shine like a UV ray, and I get head like a new toupee. Scared money don't make no money, I make your hoe open my door for me. I cop the Phantom, all black, I'm in the back with a snow bunny. Ferrari faster than a road runner, I bought that bitch with my show money. Damn right, nigga, I paid cash. Yeah, ho, I don't owe nothing. I'm feeling like Superman. I'm smoking on kryptonite. I'm living that trippin' life. Damn right, nigga, we don't miss a night.
All my cars got leather and wood. All my hoes is nines and dimes. All my clothes, they smell like good. All my days I'm gon' be high. All my nights I'm looking for the best time I can find. Sleeping when it's over, even though a life will never die. All my cars got leather and wood. All my hoes is nines and dimes. All my clothes, they smell like good. All my days I'm gon' be high. All my nights I'm looking for the best time I can find. Sleep when it's all over, even though a life will never die. Bathtub lift up, my walls do the 360. Yeah. My bathtub lift up, my walls do the 360. Yeah. My bathtub lift up, my walls do the 360. My bathtub lift up, my walls do a 360.
You're now in the mix with the young DJ Cooler.
Now we gon' be going in. Let's get it.
On Player Talk Radio.
Now you know you gotta break the game down a little bit more because they might be slow.
It's Player Talk Radio. DJ Kuda back in the building at the helm of today's show, man. That is the end of today's show, man. Thank you guys for kicking it with me, man. Thank you guys, man. That's all I had to say. You know what I'm saying? We just re-tapping back into old shows, keeping up with Yada. So, just tell me if anything I said was wrong. I mean, I know I said some really ballsy shit. I know. That was the style back then, man. Come on, man. That was like a year and some change ago. We change up, baby. We change up. We chameleons. It's like, nah, let me stop playing, man. It's Player Talk Radio. We are in the building, man. DJ Kuda, I am out. Let's go.
Now you know you gotta break the game down a little bit more because they might be slow.